Hi guys, my name is Lee and I have just came to Malaysia for 2 days, and according to my experience, I will share with you some tips what things you need to prepare before going to Malaysia for work during this quarantine time. And now I'm in quarantine hotel for 10 days. Let's go! Here we go, the checklist. So the first important thing is clothes. So as I asked my Malaysian friend, she recommend me to prepare only summer clothes and just bring 1 to 2 hoodies or jacket
in case you go to the cinema or because of the air condition. All the time here will be hot, so you just need to bring some clothes. It will save the weight for you when you bring the luggage to the airport.
And the second thing is money.
And as I asked some friends and also in group Vietnamese in Malaysia, and they recommend me to change all the money into ringgit. And so what amount of money should you bring? So I think as I asked my friends in Malaysia already, and they recommend me
to bring around 8,000 ringgit. So 8,000 ringgit will include the quarantine fee. It will be around
4,600, if I remember it right. Like nearly 5,000 for quarantine hotel standard. And if you choose premium, it will be higher. But I think you can choose standard because my room is like well furnished, and I'm happy with that room.
And you may need to pay the deposit for the rental house in the first month. So make sure you bring enough money for 1.5 to 2.5 times for house rental. And the next thing is food, and the last thing is transportation. And maybe you need to buy some things for your new house here. So make sure you bring enough money, and in case the company already covered your quarantine fee, so you just need to bring around 4,000 and to 6,000. It depends on how spend you make. The third thing is document bag, because you need to bring your all essential documents at the Malaysia airport, so you need to show them. So make sure you have document bag to cover all the paper. So for what paper do you need to print, I will put it here at reference from Trần Thanh Mai. Next, you need to make sure you download this app, because you may need to scan the QR code at the airport. Next, as I fly Singapore Airlines, so I don't need to test COVID before. As I read online, if you test COVID before, you just need to quarantine for 7 days only. And if you have not yet tested COVID before your flight, so you will need to quarantine for 10 days. So I didn't test COVID-19 before, so when I go to Malaysia airport, I need to test COVID. The feeling is a bit hurt. Yeah, because they put something into my nose and my mouth. My tears just like run down my face, but don't worry, it will be very fast. Alright, what's more, you need to bring the scissors in case you want to cut something in your luggage that you packed before, because the hotel will not give you the scissor in the hotel. And the next things, I think it is detergent powder. You need to wash your clothes because there's no laundry in hotel during this quarantine time, so you need to wash clothes. So make sure you bring the detergent powder and wash and hang on the room. But don't worry, they have something for you to hang already. So just need to bring the detergent powder. So remember to bring the toothbrush and toothpaste also, because in hotel they had, but it will like how to describe, it will hurt your teeth because it's too hard, it's not soft enough. So it's better to bring your own if possible. So don't forget your skincare and also moisturizer, because you have to stay in house all the day for 10 days, for 7 to 10 days. So make sure you have moisturizer to keep your skin enough moisture. Don't forget to bring some snacks and instant noodles, because sometimes the food here will be hard for you as a foreigner to for it will not your appetizer first, because it's like new flavor for Vietnamese according to me. So maybe you need some instant food and snack in case that meal you cannot taste as well. Don't forget to bring a bowl, because as I asked the hotel for me, because I asked my friend and I brought some instant noodle, but I asked the hotel for the bowl for me to make the instant noodle, because they have their kettle already, but I don't have something to put my noodle on, so I cannot eat it. The next thing is book, because in case your luggage still have weight for books, so bring it. You may want to read something here, or else I recommend you to listen some podcast or watch some videos, or like find some information about what you will do in the future, or research or learn something is interesting, right? So for me, I also bring my ukulele to play in the free time. So if you have, don't forget to bring your ukulele. By the way, for the Simcard, you can buy it at the airport, but for me, I forgot, because I do all the procedures and I forget to buy the Simcard. But lucky me, I have quarantine time in Ibis and the Wi-Fi is strong enough. So for someone who want to consider, I asked my friend already and they recommend me 3
SIM card brands. First is Maxis, and second is Celcom, and the last is I forgot that I will put it here.
Last thing is to remember to exercise and to drink enough water. They have a box of water for you. So drink enough water, because in Vietnam, maybe we didn't come to any COVID-19 area. We didn't interact with any COVID patient before. But as for me, I attended in Singapore. I stopped in many airports. I may stand and sit somewhere else. Maybe you have potential of COVID-19. So that's why we still need to stay healthy to fight COVID-19, right? So thank you for listening my sharing today, and I wish you all the best.